first of 2 championship bouts. Let's Wrestle, our sister promotion, finding its home as of late, originally the Orono area.
Introducing first the challenger, 2 miles from Lowell, Massachusetts, weighing back at 253 pounds. This is Introducing next, best champion, 2 mile right, from Boulder, Florida, weighing back at 225 pounds. He is your reigning and defending Let's Wrestle champion. You know who it is, the main attraction, Mac Daniels.
John Alba taking himself a sabbatical, taking some time for himself. Channing Thomas, no more. Brett Ryan Gosselin, nowhere to be found tonight. Mac Daniels has always had the laurels. Tonight, he has no choice but to depend on them as he takes on the Brick Shithouse, Mortar.
Yes, sir. It's all on Mac's back here tonight. His championship reign hangs in the balance.
There's nothing more that Mortar would like to walk out of here with that strap that has eluded him in the past. He's had opportunities in the past against the likes of Calvin Strange, former Let's Wrestle champion. Hoping to see Calvin Strange back to action soon.
Yep, shout out to Calvin Strange.
Now here's the problem. This is going to be a Mac Daniels without a John Alba. Is going to be trying to play games with Mortar. And I just can't imagine that that's a good idea.
No.
You don't want to play games with Mortar. He will make you pay every time. Starting off right there. What did I tell you? Putting everything behind those shots. You can hear every single one of them.
Going right to the midsection of Mac Daniels.
Coming upstairs with a shot.
Reversal of the whip from Mac Daniels. Over the top, but
gets him up. Could be over. Could be over right away. No.
CJ Cruz later. Mortar likes that verdict. The pop up. Wow.
Very much a prodigy of one Mac Smashmaster, taking him under his wing. Senton cover. Only 2.
Mac's known for a showing of agility or 2.
Absolutely. And Max Smashmaster taking a lot of pride in Mortar, what he's evolved into, the man that he's become, the monster that he's become. Getting this crowd to rally back here. Mac Daniels needs to look out of the way here. Suicide dive.
Got all of
Seamless. Mortar very impressive.
The House of Bricks coming in hot, bowling over Mac Daniels.
Big chop from Mortar.
Mortar keeping the pressure on Mac back into the ring.
Once again, Senton has been the name of the game tonight. Mortar catches him. 2. Only 2. And you think about the Let's Wrestle Championship. I remember back in the springtime, there was no John Alba, and Mac Daniels is dangerously close to losing it to Ichiban. Oh my goodness. Dangerously close to losing that Let's Wrestle Championship to Ichiban. But tonight, Mortar having his way with Mac Daniels.
Yes, the Armit that they wanted one more, they got one more.
I assure you, you don't get any extra points for being handsome. Mortar's got nothing to lose.
Pulling the energy into his hands. Got all of it.
Mortar now. Whips him off, reverses, does Mac Daniels to the buckle. Gonna catch Mortar's feet, put him on the outside. Just brings him down. Nothing fancy about it, just rough right there as Mac Daniels brings Mortar in the hard way.
And now using every inch of the ring, everything at his disposal. Love him or hate him, Mac Daniels always been resourceful.
Very smart competitor with a big kick. Mac Daniels letting the faithful here in Yarmouth hear it.
Asking a question, got his answer.
That's Mortar back in the hard way. Going to be looking right to get in that cover. Nate Speckman rush himself in there, only a 1 count. Mac Daniels brings Mortar back up to his feet, European uppercut.
Mac.
Big drop kick, very nicely done by Mac Daniels. The athleticism. Got some height to him too, certainly helpful. Almost like Mark Jindrak-esque.
Yes.
That drop kick.
See, Mortar trying to rally back. No avail.
Again, well, that vertical leap is going to help you. It is not the be-all, end-all here at Limitless Wrestling. Always finding the time to pose. Yeah, Mac Daniels taking a shot at the stomach. Mortar, a couple of them. Cuts him back down as Mac Daniels.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Mac Daniels feeling it. He's still chewing his gum throughout this whole thing.
Oh, yes.
How do you do that? Big clothesline in the back.
Chewing gum and delivering a Northern Lariat, but only 2.
Imagine if I chewed gum on commentary.
God.
Wouldn't be able to hear anything. Please, how could he wrestle?
Mac Daniels now.
Mac Daniels, once again, biding his time. Proving so far throughout the early parts of this contest, he has not needed John Alba. And as he gets deeper, once again, I'll remind you, he has always had the laurels to do it on his own. Tonight, he has no choice. And up until right there, he was doing pretty well.
A little too much time to soak in the adulation of the crowd, if you will. My God!
Mortar all the way to the top with a superplex. Mac Daniels down to the canvas. And now is when Mortar needs to capitalize. Get into that cover. Title on the line can only be won by pinfall or submission.
Neither champion nor contender are moving. Slow to rise. Meeting in the middle. Oh, the speed pick it up. Capped off with the European uppercut. Mortar.
Versus does Mac Daniels. You said it, Torres. Uncanny agility from a man his size.
Following up now. Round kick to the midsection. The flurry.
Tells Nate Speckman to get out of the way to the outside. Wait a minute. Mortar coming back in. Mac Daniels was not aware.
The discus into the clothesline.
Gets all of it. Mac Daniels, the cover. 2, 3. Only 2. Only 2.
A lot of steam behind that discus clothesline.
Can't give up now, Morty. You got to keep going. Needs to stay on Mac Daniels. Crowd breaking out to a Mortar chant here. He's calling for that moonsault, perhaps. That step-up moonsault we've seen him put to use.
Making the ascent.
Nobody home. Mac Daniels with the wherewithal to get out of the way. Daniels now gets back up.
Measuring Mortar.
Stomps him down with that boot. Nicely done. Gets Mortar back up. Puts him off the ropes. Pops him up. Sit out powerbomb. 2 and only 2. Thought that was it.
I think that's a first in the playbook of Mac Daniels. I pop-up powerbomb.
At least to somebody the size of Mortar. Overhand rights landing flush. Mac Daniels gonna have to reach in deeper to the playbook. They say it's CJ Cruz. That is Mortar, my friend. That is Mortar.
You guys remember
Mac Daniels coming unglued here.
He's taking too much time, Johnny Torres.
Seated on the second. Seated on the top.
Mortar unaware of the whereabouts. Mac Daniels sees him now. Lands on his back. Mortar stepping through. Stepping through. Sharpshooter. Gets him with that sharpshooter right in the center of the ring. There goes the gum. The gum is falling out of his mouth. Like Samson's hair. Mac Daniels desperate to either get to the ropes or his gum.
Unreal.
That sharpshooter in. Look at that. Look at his ability to get out of there. Twisting his own legs. Causing a little extra pain on his portion to get out of that hole. Reaching for that Let's Wrestle Championship now. Wait a second.
Yeah. It's in his clutches now.
No John Alba to hand him that belt.
Nate Speckman sees it now.
What are you thinking there, Daniels? Come on. Get the belt out of his hand. Nate Speckman giving him a talking to. Right there. No kidding. No kidding. No surprises there, Johnny Torres.
No, sir.
Drives him right into the canvas, right in the center of the ring. 2 and 3. Matt Daniels retains the championship. Mortar gave it everything that he had, and it was a low blow that did it in the end. Nate Speckman taking too long to relinquish that championship.
Second too long. The reign of Matt Daniels rolls on.